Kudaydı. Sarı.
Что там, сколько осталось?
Против кого на катаешь? Где проходит? Того онлайн пока? Как это? Да? Когда онлайн хороший факт, это факт сильно. Скорее всего, плюс это будет, да? А? Хватает до сих пор? Сядем. Прости. Прости, прости. машине с... А, билетом. Давай, входи, вынеси. Еще 4 минуты. Флаги готовы? Что там твоя камера еще не работает? Твоя камера не работает?
После флагов надо бегать.
Первый не работает. Гонит, вот первый. Что можно убирать?
Сделай звук меньше и скажи.
А?
Разблокировать.
Твоя сотка, Сэм? Все можно убирать. Потом швабру захвати на обратке с тряпкой. Вот здесь пролилось.
Попробуй нас зайти.
Ты попробуй. Давай.
So that means we can start another terrific morning waiting us for, and that's just only a single game against each other and the first team. Everybody welcome them up. It's going to be Team Legends today at the performance of the whole main stage. They're probably trying to go and fully obtain their opponent, and the opponent against them is gonna be Team Asian Tigers. The Tigers has proved himself as a very vital, strong, pretty challenging team on to the same sequence that they probably went for. The Asian Tigers flags probably raised upon of them. On the rest it is the main game matches. If they're also hoped for it, will go for it, and then probably gonna be extremely difficult game for Tigers today. I probably won't find anyone else no longer into the back court offense. Will have to run all 4 quarters with no single substitution taken by both of the teams. Their opponent for now is going to be a team now less stronger, but probably even as strong as enough, or they could go on the challenge. And maybe that did not follow up to it, but also counted in the same sequence. They had the game in the beginning. They probably put the priorities, and we'll wait for the jump ball. That means we will be ready to go fully along. Tapped it all in the same amount that they were probably trying to cut off for. Kept them in some better sequence of the start, and from the beginning it is visible how the game is going for the team against each other. But that promising as they wanted to happen, but they'll have to witness this up and see how it's gonna go. Kabakov to Milan is at the left side, steps the beginning. For the beginning, there is already a whistle we hear upon them, and Kabakov gets a whistle on a foul on himself. They were about to perform the free throws at the start to the end. He will have to go for the full completed games. That produced a shot. We'll wait, cut straight couple more seconds, and then retry it second time. Going for second shot, both of them missed. And the same amount, that's what they probably try to keep along the side. Passes outside to Kashuliv. Andrei Kashuliv is already inside, squeezed in between several of the defenders. Shouldn't be afraid of attacking at the back line. Goes for extra 3. Nevertheless, he kept him in a better swing, right hand, and that's the good end that you see by the players from the start to the end. Kashuliv granted the pass to Jamangulov Azamat. He is kind of waiting for it to happen, and that what probably made him feel all alone in the main match. The same rehab taken away for him. Takes away the low pass, asking probably the players to get inside to the low point, to the lowest point, as to pass. Quite hard it's becoming. Kabakov has been opened in the low paint, 5 seconds left. 3, gotta produce it off, and he does score it in the end. Finds a beautiful shot on himself, and therefore he kept them no one along the side. Going the battery away on Masabuldaev. Tries out the next shot. He probably didn't pursue the attack, he probably tried to shift up. Possession is even less than it is considered. That means they feel for now they are no absolute challenge against each other. Try to thunder this up and let's see how this all has happened. Pass outside, 3-point line. Kashuliv probably thinking where he's about to go. The low pass paint has not taken the whole area. The paint area for now has been under the severe challenge. Doesn't find anyone else. And behind the low battery court that he probably to try at the start of the game. they probably haven't taken a lot in amount where they haven't met anybody else on the entire backcourt. The whole session seems that simultaneously the action is fully awakened for him, which means he shall no longer be awakened for the shots and try to tape them up. Keeps the distance a little away for him. He goes, Jantai grants the pass to Ibrahim Said. They see that it is a little bit away for him to the mid-court. They find no more challenge on occurrence. Got a foul on himself. Grant him a chest pass. Yes, Kashalev has taken a chest pass. Will wait a couple more extra minutes. Well, there will be a huge possibility to take for him the three. Doesn't really work, as you see. For now, it hasn't mentioned a lot in amount. Will have to stay a little to the right. That's what decision he takes. Beshape Jantai holds it, uses the screen. Free throw line, produces the shot and scored in the end. Beautifully made, and I think he found no one else at the backcourt. Keeps them all along. The chest pass has given to him. Azamat Jamangolov is fully waiting for him to go for it. Doesn't find anybody else at the defense. That's why he probably thinking where he could go. The challenge Meister. Brewing some points is not the same as scoring the points, because most of the time you just simply forget of what is happening on the court. Ibrahim Said found a pretty good attack. Still thinking which area of the paint he's about to attack. And there is already the opposite side of it going on. Bounce pass off the grid. They haven't taken anybody else. And don't find any sort of segment on the overall offense in the main seizure. Beshav Jantai is now in a full offense, holding it all alone. And I don't see the rest of the players playing up on the bench. Probably want to experiment, play with different draft. They know Asian Tigers are a little weaker team, though they can try any draft against them. And let's see how this is actually serving their favor. 5 minutes 30 seconds left. 10 points for Legends, 4 for Asian Tigers. They literally haven't scored like a lot, only 2 successful shots. Jamangulov, a clumsy shot, very clumsy, didn't take any sort of concentration upon him. Kujanov Samad goes for extra 3. Is still probably in a doubt what he's about to do, how he's going to challenge them up and retry them from upon the main distance that he goes off. Did slash it, and by the end I think he has stopped the attack so far on the type of challenge. Keeps them low, pretty low, more than he probably expected. Less than 5 minutes left of the quarter one to end in a very fast amount of points. He is about to go, asking not to stay a little closer. A whistle has occurred for defense. They're asking someone to run back to the defense, and the fact that he is moving pretty slowly says how exactly he's playing. Left one. He left another shot on the produce, and that's not what he had to do, in my opinion. He surely was not probably hard enough to go for it. Kashalev gives the bounces and goes for the 3 at the start. From now, that's what we see, and how exactly he's going to perform is solely depending on his skills. The free throwing skills, looks like it's not a pretty good shooting day for Asian Tigers. Can't literally maintain the distance on the overall game. The sequence of the shots are a lot and a high amount. It's where they gotta go. Possession, 14 seconds left. Tried off the chest pass. Beshav Jantai for now probably looking for a successful attack. He's a little away, passing to the low post. No, decides to attack. He'll want himself. Doesn't score anything. Issa Medina for Matt, holds it off in his hands. Almost up the divers in a full rush. Gave it already to the opposite side. Can't leave the shot behind him. And yeah, you saw it by the end. How well it's been served. Found that option on the attack and will be ready to go for a full long attack on the mismatch. Bounce pass, weak side again, return back to shot. Pass has been returned. What he's about to try one more time. Doesn't score anything in response again. And you see in offensive rebound there is almost nobody. Even Kapakov Team Milan doesn't find an option on doing the same stuff. Kashaliv couldn't get anything under the net. Found it a little challenging, I guess. To the right, Kapakov sidesteps. Nope, doesn't get it either. Defensive rebound stayed for Agent Tigers, which means they'll repeat their own attack one more time. They go fully alone themselves. There is the opposite side of the shots. Oh, a little bit of a misery. Quite huge, a tough misery. Whoa, what a fake against him. Almost finds an ankle break, and that's the brilliant performance, as I have noticed there. To the right, chest pass, still awakened for the shot, the low paint post. He's not in a match. Ibrahim Said had pretty good streak in a row, but something is getting wrong, because 10 for Legends and 9 for Asian Tigers, they crawled up little by little, only passing after 7 minutes, 20 seconds, they made it up to 20 points for both teams. Terrible result for both teams, like literally terrible result. Don't think it's a lot. Jaman Golov is at the backcourt. See, has to prepare in a segment a lot. Goes for the free throw line. Does produce it. One out of it. Pretty well done. I'll be hoping to see the extra option on this. And get the second shot either. Alright, Hisamidinov. Ulmat gets both of the shots in a row. We main distance what he tried to surpass. And it is already the offense side. Ibrahim Said holding up tightly against Kashaliv. Pass being granted to the weak side. And to never occur, they have to run back to their other side. Offense side fully established. And then 30 points in the amount. That's how they gotta get on average to win them up. And wow, what an end for Almas Abduldaev. We saw the last moment where he a little felt a lot of confidence in the offense. Both ways. Beshev Jantai bumped into him. Bob and hit off. The hit off from the hands. Gotta start everything from the scratch while the possibility is quite high. And in the response, they will have to go for it. As I remember, Beshev Jantai scoring 30 points per game, or up to 40. Sometimes it can reach to 45 and extra. Has a lot of segment on the defense, and assists plus rebounds that he tries to take is still not enough for the triple-double that he tries to form at Legends. At the start of the season, they have several strict win games in a row. And out of those games, they probably lost 1 to Energy and won 1 against them. That's where the work from up, and I think for now 3 lost games for Legends are held onto their account, but they're surely making it up to the grand finals. In playoffs, they'll have another chance to play against a top team, and how they're gonna play against Nitro will solely depend on their performance. Travel. Good travel we have noticed on him. Doesn't get anything. And did not score. To Almas Abdulbaev from the back. Try to pass on him from above. Probably he is the only tall player on their team. Now let's see what they can go for. Beshev Jantai will wait a little bit alone in the paint. In the paint area, 2 individual. That's too much of a selfish game. He probably paid for it. The fact that he didn't implement enough of attack from that segment made him get punished. So therefore he will be a little bit outside. Goes for another 3. Wow, what a brilliant performance you saw there. 3 out to start. And you see Asian Tigers finally got into domination. 5 seconds left. The whole entire quarter is gonna end very soon. Gotta score 3. No other options. doesn't get anything, and that's the end of the quarter one. There's the timing. You probably ask for them to go for the full cast, and 3 opening for Bishev Jantai from the start, from the trails, a hot blood. You gotta clean them up in order to make it all possible. You do understand that if he doesn't make it, then problems are gonna start. Isamedinov did the 3. We'll wait for a couple more minutes away for him, 15 to 18. It's not a lot of change, and I think the other players gotta turn it into game. The school of Tikhonov probably have to join. 3 again respond. You see, they quickly respond to the team. They have no desire to lose the battle, I guess. Bishev Jantai is a little to the left. The chess pass is granted to him. He feels the signature triangle that he has to play with his teammates from Baptika. Back up to Milan. He's a little bit waiting, and from out of the net, he didn't do anything. Little didn't do anything. I guess the reason why that has happened will go for free throws himself. Missing out on a quickly manner. Will get another chance to produce the shot. Belbert shouldn't be scared of it and make the second one easier than the first one. Dumped it inside and made it real quick for them to begin their own, the opposite defense. And surveying sure, Isamedinov, what he can try. Another pass to the left from around the way. The good arc, I think, has been taken from both teams. The bigger, more vital space we can see in between by both teams. And body on 3 been released, nothing scored. 16 to 21. Grabbing Amisayed, holds it at the backcourt behind. 3-1 were by Bishev Jantai, and it again swings inside. 19 points. Ready by the door. find it extremely close to their opponent on the shift. And of course they will no longer wait upon him. Make a screen. Try a screen early now. Someone has to block him. They did block it. Now it's time to run back. Already this can be interesting for instead of put down somehow. And got back up. Travel. That's a travel. Double dribbling in my opinion. Shooter takes it one more time and then dribbles to the end. I don't like it. Screen. No one wants to provide a screen. Almost a steal occurred for Kashaliv. He makes 2 steps. Finds it. Long hands and long legs allow him to attack it all along. Waterfall swing. Run back to the right. And Kabakov ends it on for his own favor in a quick manner. He probably didn't wait himself all along around the whole gate. Probably didn't want to stop. That's the possession they were waiting for. And I'm kind of cheering for the team that has the highest amount of the points on the team. Yeah, who does impact a lot to the victory of the game. And who perceives and tries to persist and resist at the same time to everybody else on the entire court. Screen, find a screen. Can actually find a screen. For now, it doesn't seem the same thing. And then 3 being produced. A good scoring, 24-23. They're now away. They break the lead. And I think Tikhonov, just like Oskol, will get out by the next quarters when Asian Tigers will be extremely tired with the new energy. They'll entering the game. 6 minutes 40 seconds left for now. As you see, doesn't seem the same. Promising, and the mount being taken. Let us take a quick timeout. Probably the situation left out on the court. Still leave everyone unseen. And they find it all for some good. There for some good mismatchery, the breakaway away of those points. Trying to hold. They still respond. They probably tried to take. And I guess in the end. Yeah, it is what I've been talking about. Exactly. In the end, they find it all back. They find it all back. Like after that, they'll score another shot. Sees the bounce. And only now they probably try to stay. That they have to stay strong from beginning up until the end. That's their motto, that they will have to shift upon them, and goes a little bit more all along. Find a pretty good segment of the attack. Goes far as away the 3. Been thinking of how it could go. Lead that he tries to establish all along. A better swinging that he probably tried to obtain. Didn't obtain, however, grounds him all back. Rolls a little away. And No more issue. No more issue that he tried to fall off. That's where he is. And that's Kashaliv. Probably trying to chase upon him. He gives this all out. Makes this on the better spine of the attacks. Holds it all out of nowhere. Kashaliv with the right hand finished the attack. It's a good finish for him, and I think he didn't wait for it himself. Was totally fine about this. Low pass from above. Bishev Jantai is ready to go into the communication, and about it trying to hold off is still not enough for them to get upon on the better basement release. Hamas Abdullah fight away the weak side. He didn't capture the map. 2 steps to the right. Weak side again. One more time. Can ready to flush it. The leash, the release, everything all together. Left him in some good pick of swirls. In my opinion, that's a tough thing to reproduce if he wants to finish it somehow and make something out of it. He probably had to find that type of reformant. He tries to rebuild upon all along. Swinged, and in the end you saw it happening. 27 to 29. Still there are 2 points a little bit behind from their teammates. And it's for now this is not enough. 4 minutes, 15 seconds less than 5 minutes left until the end. And I guess when he wanted to try it, there was not enough. Bishev Jantai from behind or tried to snatch the ball, yeah. It rolled a little bit over. Kashaliv was at a position, probably was thinking of stealing it very quickly. Shot been produced. That means now it's time to run back, in my opinion. Why they're not running back is still not clear. Atakov, another middle range shot. Not enough concentration for Kashaliv. Is now alone, and all the chances for him to score. Nope, he doesn't score. And they're quite sad probably about happening on the court. Didn't score anything. And what has happened is still not clear for me. Ibrahim Said, give anything from the left or at least from the right. Nope. That's the end. That's the end. And do it something over and over again, and maybe we will wait another MVP. The best center of the season probably might get Mitaev Simeon. Probably will get it. The best center of the whole season. And previously it was Ruskulov Nazim, had by the statistics had a lot of rebounds, assists, a lot of points for center guards. But that was not enough. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. What are gonna go to the left? Kashaliv stays anyways outside. Probably trying to switch between the defenders. Bishev Jantai has a lot of options. No! Didn't get it. Okay, a little I didn't get what they had to do there. Goes along. Cast pass, granted. Can wait a lot in the main stage. And the paint area, some actions a little away. They were holding it 27-29. The score has changed a lot since that moment. Ibrahim Said 3 fired it up and got it straight from the downtown in the end. Finds a literally effective attack that he probably tried to obtain. Kashaliv. Alright. Yeah, made a step back and lost quickly. Kuljanov Samad will do it alone, and there is no mistake. Mistake by Kuljanov Samad. He bumped into himself, and that's gonna be the end. Leaves the court with the substitution. They finally are ready. Their thing went through all around the gate. Probably shifted, not enough for them. Till refiltered it up. Bounce pass is given to him. Kabakov. Oh, I heard a slap. Steal. A foul occurred. Try to steal from him. Holds it until the end in his hands, but didn't score up until the end. Tried a lot. Couldn't get it on the shift. You see how brutal defense they provided. Bounce pass granted him back. Beshev Jantai. Middle range distance and almost in the end. Nope, didn't have enough, I guess. Still keep it in their hands. Extra 14 seconds granted. A middle and 10 their play. Very tight defense we see by Asian Tigers provided. They literally don't want to let them get anything inside. 32 to 31. And still they manage it to hold it off for enough of the game. Is a little to the left, a given cut. We see there has been a cut. Jamangulov grants the pass quickly. Doesn't hold it a lot for so long in his own hands. No dribbling as well. Has to score. Oh, finally he does score. 33 points. 40 seconds left until the end. And Azamat Jamangulov, the last moment he has done this. Chest pass being grunted. Nevertheless, they might be very calm. Also to the left. And all just in the end, they found it off. Slashed the rim on the map. Kept it all outside and Vertola fine and prepared for this screen from the right. Does provide a screen from the left. Another type of fit. And pass went through around, and that's a very effective end. As you see, by Kabakov Team Milan probably is gonna win a quarter for them, if not only Legends now provide a tighter defense. Oops! Oh, he doesn't get anything. This is the end of the first half. Probably never felt them up. Never been away from them. That's what they take it all along. Full swing. They probably try to establish all the competition. Wow, what an ad by him. And the Stalsika from by the end finds a pretty good rim. Tries to probably touch it off little by little. 36 to 35, that's what they had to score last time. If they wanted to win the game, they had to score this only the last time. 3, very uncomfortable position, I think, for him. The conditions also a little bit away for him. As Jamagulov holds it up tightly. 4, Kashaliv. He did score 3 points in response. And he, I guess, didn't find anything at the backcourt. Finally, he started scoring something quick side. Anyways, Legends are gonna add everything on the drop. Over and over they tried. Not a better series. We feel how desperately they're trying to move against each other. Screen, the bounce pass being granted. Still finds no one all along the way. Fully Sweden and raise your hand. Stop them somehow, because the possibility is quite huge. If they want to end it. 3. Nothing else but 3. No one else could stop them, which told them that they had to go for that type of beginning. Fired up the 3, doesn't score anything. They probably try to go for the roll of 3s, and that's how this has ended. Tosika Froman did manage to regain, obtain it, refill it up, keep it all loaded and mounted. That's a pretty proper position, all the same. Forcing good tactics of the mismatch. They want to go for it. A couple more seconds, a little away. And I guess they didn't know that it is gonna be enough from now soon to finish it all to the opposite side. It has fallen down, asking each other to stay in offensive rebound. Offensive and defensive rebound, those are both important parts for Asian Tigers for now. And you see, they're giving them a lot of hope to win and overthrow it, but still neither Tikhonov nor Oruskulov Nazim Bin really stood the game. I think they want to win with the current draft, and they want to check whether they can do it. They played against Net Wizards, I think they wouldn't have even a single chance against them. The fact that they're around the other players on the court only makes them a lot stronger. Tosika from pass, fall behind, gives it all in a better swing, goes 2 steps, full paint every action, and Beshev Jantai rolled over the rim, and as you see, has ended really well. 650 bounce pass. Try to tame it all along. They probably didn't try to swag it off, and it is what it is. That's how exactly they are going to rematch it and build it all upon each other. Yep, Ibrahim Said. You saw him entering the full block of feint, and I think he was not ready at that time. For now, feels a little more confident to give any sort of opposition. Stays a little behind, wants to stop him. And substitution, yeah, that's what they need. Shoulder need a substitution, I think, in simultaneous actions that they're trying to go for alone. Let's see when Legends are about to take their substitutions. I think Asian Tigers, they do understand that they are playing the main starters. They're playing mostly with their reserves. Oh, couldn't hold it in his own hands. A little outside. More focus, that's what he needs. 5 minutes 40 seconds left of the quarter 3. Seems mostly the same. Don't think there is still a huge chance to overthrow the game and win them somehow. But we will hope that it is all gonna serve it well. Must have the dive. Left something behind for him. Can every steps to the sides. No one else to counter them out, and you see the result yourself. How exactly it's happening, that's probably what he shifted all along. Gain it off, run back towards the main defense. Shouldn't be worried about it. And the fact that he tried everything all at backcourt, I think didn't leave him even a single chance on the counter-attack. First substitutions. A lot of Skulov returns to the court. They started with Omurali Fiskandent. Kristian Saman also took the bench together. Everybody else on the entire court is Kapakov Tinalam. And I guess the next one on the list has to be Tikhanov Roman, and after it they will try to rehabilitate the situation because they play very equally to the opponent. They don't need this. They don't need equal game against their opponent. They need a total domination against them because now they are extremely tired. Playfully alone. He has tried to steal. Bishev Jantai had a good reaction all on. Paint. 2 steps. That's the end. That's the good end of the attack. No more Steve. They found it all back to the response. They try to quarter the map. Find no one else. At a segmentation, you see Samedina from one holds. A good duo in the combination. Can leave one more shot. Too high. Too high. He gives it off. Probably he doesn't feel the rim for now. Doesn't feel the game itself. Made so many mistakes. And Kashaliv has to play better. That's a for sure statement. See another response. Legends are feeling totally fine from now in the game. They absolutely feel court and probably want to take the domination from beginning to the end. Kashaliv, another 3 being produced from above. That's a high release of the 3. Not so often they're gonna go perform it. Bishev Jantai, free throw line. Not enough, as you see. Possibly the entire court to Samedinov, 2 steps. Did carry it good out. Made no mistakes. Reacted real quick. And I think he did understand what was exactly in that situation that he had to play along. One more paint. A leg. Jamangulov Azamat enters up the court. Don't stick up Raman. Azamat Jamangulov, I think he tried 9 shots, 9 points in a row. He obtained. Filled it up for Auto School of Nazim, and I think he just pushed out all defenders and got inside in the end only. Kashaliv is already at the counter-attack position. He waits until that could go wrong. Probably didn't expect that. It is gonna move out the same way. Foul. We're here to foul. That's the first foul. That is the swings in the first shot. He's gonna try out a second time. Yeah, score both of them. Make some brilliant work. Another terrible successful job that he's been doing. So, can he repeat it overall so far? I think he may try to repeat it. Didn't go for perseverance. What I perceive is not the same thing as their respondent. As you see, Legends little by little start leading by 3 points, and Tikhanov is also preparing for his own release. Now situation is gonna change a lot. They're gonna probably play a lot better instead of number 12 and number 8. They go back against the pocket, but Tikhanov coming back to the court. That starter pick is actually the strongest, I think, for Legends so far. What we have seen for the entire season. They are for now aiming at a second place, because if Energy only play worse, then they are probably aiming at a second place. The opposite situation is if Energy plays not strong enough, they are gonna aim at the first place and probably have all the desire to take the season 3, overcome them, raise the hands. Could stop them actually in the easy amount. Retrieve. Set off Ibrahim Said. They take Tikhonov. Still let the president to play. Tom Rivers can stay on the court. Because I think they feel that they don't have a lot of options of keeping them outside. Rounds back to the other side. 2 steps. Has to finish the attack. He does finish it. Happens quickly. Real quick, they take this decision because I don't know who could be instead of him. I don't see like a lot of players who could replace them. That's why probably those are the smart decisions that they take. Opposite side, Tikhonov probably is getting prepared to pass on it. Gonna go. Skov Nazim is still also prepared fully along. Runs the pass to Beshev Jantai and he fired up 3. 57-49. Now the domination finally has been taken. 30 seconds left and within till the end of the quarter 3. Samedina runs the pass. Round the pass. And I guess not enough for it. 3 also try to produce middle range distance. Finally. Donsikov scores the other 2 points. 3 seconds left. Tikhonov fires this up. A whistle we heard. Yes, just the possession, from the sideline. And that's a second to toss the shot. Buzzer shot and nothing being gained, unfortunately. That's the end overall so far. And there is the last one, I think, to the end. We are moving to the final rounds, 51-59, and with the presence of Tikhonov out of school, we see situation has improved a little bit better for now. That fail against Team Asian Tigers, Толстиков and Mom. Probably gonna set on response as the quarter 4, the last quarter they're spending on the court. We will all try to guess whether it is going to be enough to win the game. Because if it's not enough, then they have no other options in doing the same stuff. Bishop Jantai can grant the pass, still has a lot of risk to take against him. Didn't obtain enough. Also didn't go fully along. See, measurement to the steps, full swings. Almost in the end. Probably trying to gain them up. Fully interrupts the main game players. From the right, he swipes it off. Still, no one else has a C at the backcourt trying to leave them out. Screens. He still can screen everyone else on response from the middle range distance. He did score. And it's Kashali found the 2 points on response. 61 to 53. Still, Legends are in a huge domination. They found it off. Of course, that's not the best domination, but we understand that without those players, Legends are not gonna take the quarter as effective as it could go. He didn't get in. Probably expected him to rush inside, give the cut, and expect the pass on the position. Now he feels that he can screen, but no block shot by School. Now we'll run to the other side. School of Nazim probably was not that ready to play from above. Grants him a pass. Has a huge possibility to score, and that's how they end the attack. Brilliantly well performed, and you see here himself very prepared to end this out in a severe end. Somebody now held it left, almost up the left. He's trying for three. Nope. Pass given to him, and why nobody stopped him? Didn't really get it. Just easily went through the whole players and found an obstacle on the issue. Pass has granted him back. The severe game to Tikhonov Roman. He is probably aiming at the weak side. Too high was second time. He cannot do literally anything on the three. I don't think he should be the person to be passed on. Sometimes I would even doubt why the person he can literally score anything in response. So it's very often when we have the players who got the sneakers but cannot fully play with those sneakers, and they like literally can't do anything in response. Still find no one else. The proper attack will have to go alone at the backcourt side. Still he lost it. Probably preparing to run back to it. 6 minutes 30 already. Less than time is given for Bishop Jantai. Goes for three. Finds someone else. Tikhonov free throw line. No, alone. 2 steps. Why he doesn't finish it with the left hand. And only by the end now. Tikhonov probably could give the attack. Slap. will have to go for the free throws. First one has already been released. 67 to 57, and you see that Asian Tigers almost cannot break the lead. Cannot do anything, but I still feel that the game seems extremely hard for them, and now they have 2 tall players already on their account on the court. Let's see what is gonna change. Alright, just score it off the start to the end, probably being ready for it. Now the 5 minutes already on the run. The huge to go Tikhonov from above grants the pass on response. What he can do to a challenge. No, couldn't catch it all along. Keeps it in his hands still. At the offense side, full ready to go along. 3-point line, that's where he gotta capture them up. 3, make 3, weak side. Can go fully for 3 if everything goes well. They'll end it very quick. This is surely not the same shift. Alright, extra shot above. Nope. Guess nothing else been taken rather than just a sweep. He himself fully ready to go along on the main shattered attacks. You see that it is going a lot of inconvenience for them. They try to inconvenience whatever it's safe for. Still find nobody else at a full swing shots in a mount. That's the first foul, number 8, Tikhonov Aman. The first team foul for Legends. 5 minutes, and soon less are gonna live for them, I think, to come back. I don't think the comeback still can happen within this amount of time, but 5 minutes usually pass on quickly. It shouldn't leave. It shouldn't leave a lot of problems for the opponent. What they can do is just finish the attack as quick as it is possible, and then return back to the other side where it could be fully possible for them to eat this all for the block off. Keep the distance, keep the distance. They don't understand that they have to keep the distance and be ready for them to counter them with the right hand. Could end it, couldn't. Substitution he's asking for. All needed substitution, 4 minutes 32 seconds left. And that's the Asian Tigers in fall. They will have to struggle for and then keep them out. Makes it a lot of it. Now will be prepared to go for another free throw line shot that he probably was ready to capture. He, I guess, didn't do the same stuff. They'll be ready to go fully to the other side. The offense side, at least screen somebody. And Kashani, what an end. He anyways tries to refilter it all out. Didn't create anything. From behind, he lost it. He has lost it himself, I guess. That's probably the reason he didn't do the same thing. Okay, to the left, again came down from the right, and I just, this is not for now, and now to filter all up, right hand, should be ready. Why he's not trying is still not clear for me, and off the court one more time. Less than 4 minutes left. 4 minutes says I have to go a lot for the competence of them. And in order to meet that type of competence, they'll have to struggle at the same time. Both shifts away for the teams. Solid. In the end, they could get it all up on the main. Leave finds no one else at the backcourt. Try to swim deep inside. Retain and reinforce the team's main machinery. That's what I've been thinking of. Good luck. But only now I do understand that that was not enough, I guess, for them to refilter, to replay the match and reconstruct at least. No more stimulation for them. It's not enough, I guess. Goes for enough plays to good competence that he provides for the teams. I don't think it's terrible and going pretty good for them to reshove. Go with the chest pass. Yeah, he does go for the chest pass. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left until the whole end. I feel absolutely fine and I feel the game is gonna go for it. United at the left is C. He swings the shot on the middle range. 77 to 66. They didn't do this. They didn't fill them up as well. And didn't find and miss a single match to the weak side. Finds a foul on there. The Tigers take a quick timeout. Shifted part to the end, which they were go a lot in competence. They were quite forgetting about it. Has to find a pass. Yeah, we'll have to find a pass if he wants to end it. The 2 minutes on within, that's where they have to finish it up. Actually, if stays a little bit behind, goes, fires away to 3. Even more, I think, left for them at least to change up the game. The less, just a little left, I think, to return back to the main court gaming, and you do see, I think you understand how it went up through, how it's gone through the wild, the missed machinery, the main distance that they were trying to hold up, and I almost had no one else to reframe it all up. Goes for Tonsik after the mount. That's the art that they tried off. And some of it, at least some of it, that's what they tried all upon the main gaming. Could be it. Minute and 10 left. Soon it's gonna end. Just a single minute for them left. 81 to 69. 12 points. I don't think they're gonna get it. Yeah, it will be hard. It will be really hard. 11 points to be sure. Can they get 11 points within this amount of time? 57 seconds left. Alright, 71 to 89. 10 points in necessity for them to tame it. Asking for down 2, hold a little closer. Simply don't understand what is gonna happen for them. Change it, change the game. Change a lot in the game. Who can get the 3 points? Ibrahim Said from above raised the question on Tikhonov Roman. He himself also didn't feel enough of acquisition and I think was totally fine alone doing this. Runs him another chest pass from around the bounce that he hit off was not trolley enough for them to retain an upper ball, shift the advantage. 13.5. Looks like this is the end for Asian Tigers, and we'll just have to dribble and finish. And this is the end. Fourth game of Legends for today, and see you guys at tomorrow, last gaming day.